scientific as a supplement is quite popular nowadays.
It's interesting, but my family doesn't use curcumin as a supplement. But we often use turmeric to cook.
That's related. Curcumin is the main active compound in turmeric.
Wait, so the curcumin in the supplement is come from the turmeric?
Exactly. Turmeric has been used a lot in centuries. Curcumin has a lot of beneficial properties.
So, other than curcumin used in supplements, it is also something that we consume in our daily use food.
That's right, because of its unique properties, curcumin has gained a lot of attention in scientific research.
Sound interesting, but what is curcumin and why scientists did a lot of research about it?
In this video, we will explore what curcumin is, its benefit, and the science behind curcumin.
So, let's get started!
I will be introducing curcumin, an important natural compound found in turmeric. Curcumin is the principal bioactive compound of turmeric and is responsible for its characteristic yellow-orange. It belongs to a group of compounds known as polyphenol and has gained considerable attention due to its wide range of biological activities. For many years, curcumin has been used in traditional medicine and is now extensively studied in modern scientific research. Curcumin is obtained from rhizome or underground stem of Curcuma longa, commonly known as turmeric. This plant belongs to ginkgo family, Zingiberaceae, and is widely cultivated in South and Southern Asia. Besides being used as a spice and food coloring agent, turmeric has long been valued for its medicinal properties. Curcumin is important because it possesses strong antioxidant properties which help protect cells from oxidative damage caused by free radicals. It also exhibits anti-inflammatory effect that may help reduce inflammation in the body. Furthermore, researchers have studied curcumin for its potential application in cancer prevention and treatment, as well as other health-related conditions. The common name of this compound is curcumin. Its IUPAC name is 1E6E17 base 4-hydroxyl 3-methoxy phenyl hepta 1,6-diene 3,5-dione. In summary, curcumin is an important natural compound derived from turmeric with significant biological and therapeutic potential.
Next, let's break down to the individual functional group found within our compound structure. We will take a look at the first three groups here on this table. First, we have an alkene. This is identified by the presence of a carbon-carbon double bond, which is a highly reactive site in the organic chemistry. Second, we see a phenyl homologous series. This occurs because a hydroxy group or OH group is bonded directly to an aromatic benzene ring. Third, we have an ether. You can identify this by the alkoxy group, where an oxygen atom bridges two carbon chains together. Moving on to the next slide, we can identify the final major functional group present in our molecule. Here, we have a ketone. This belongs to the carbonyl functional group, which features a carbon atom double bonded to an oxygen atom. Identifying these four distinct groups help us fully predict how the compound will behave chemically. Moving on to the physical properties of curcumin. To begin with, its physical appearance, curcumin in its pure state exists as a distinct crystalline powder, while it presents a natural, vibrant golden yellow color to the naked eye. Its photophysical behavior is quite unique. When placed under UV light, this compound exhibits a characteristic fluorescence that ranges from a weak reddish-orange to a solid yellow-orange hue. Next, let's address its solubility, which is one of the most critical factors influencing its applications. Curcumin is a highly lipophilic compound. Because of this, it is practically insoluble in water, a characteristic that presents a major hurdle for its absorption and bioavailability in the human body. However, it can be readily dissolved in organic solvent, especially ethanol, dimethyl sulfide, and acetone. Finally, looking at the thermal characteristic, pure curcumin has a high and stable melting point of 183 degrees Celsius. However, if we attempt to determine its boiling point, we find that curcumin is highly heat sensitive at extreme temperature. It actually undergoes thermal decomposition before it never reaches a boiling point.
Assalamualaikum and good evening. Today I'm going to talk about what is curcumin. Curcumin is a natural polyphenolic compound with their molecular formula, which is C21, H20 and O6. Curcumin is also responsible due to its unique biological and chemical properties. So first, let's talk about the acidity and basicity. So first, curcumin is known as a weak acid compound because it contains 2 phenolic hydroxy compound and one enolic hydrogen atoms. It is also recorded that the pKa values are approximately at 7.43, 9.55 and 10.95. Also, curcumin will be ionized as the pH is increasing. Moving on to the next one is the curcumin stability. Curcumin is poor to stability, and curcumin is also sensitive to the environmental factors such as heat, light, oxygen, and the alkaline conditions. Once the curcumin is exposed to these factors, curcumin can degrade into the smaller compounds including vanillin and ferulic acid derivatives. Next, we are talking about the curcumin's reactivity. So, in this case, curcumin is highly reactivity due to its alpha, beta, unsaturated beta diketone structure and phenolic groups. And curcumin also has participate in redox reaction, metal ion conditions, as well as nucleophilic addition reaction. Other than that, curcumin also can bind to metal ions such as iron, copper, and zinc. And curcumin is responsible for the antioxidant agents. And last but not least, let's talk about the other chemical characteristics that comes from curcumin. So first is their natural pigments. So curcumin is responsible for the bright yellow color that comes from the turmeric itself. So curcumin is commonly used as the natural food coloring agents. The color from the curcumin itself can vary based from their pH, and curcumin also can be the sensitive pH indicators. Other than that, curcumin can also be the antioxidant agents. This is because curcumin is known as the powerful natural antioxidant agents. Curcumin can protect the cells by reducing the oxidative cells as well as scavenging free radicals. The antioxidant effect is mainly due to the phenolic hydroxyl compound and their conjugated double bond system.
Hello everyone. Before I start, let me ask you a simple question. Have you ever wondered why turmeric has such a bright yellow color, or why it has been used in traditional medicine for 100 years? Well, the answer lies in a compound called curcumin. In this part of the presentation, I will explain the benefits, the uses, chemical reaction, and conclusion of curcumin. let's start with biological activities. Curcumin is well known for its antioxidant properties. Antioxidant helps protect our cells from damage caused by free radical. You can think of free radical as unstable molecule that can harm our body cells and contribute to aging and disease. Besides that, curcumin also has anti-inflammatory properties. This means it may help reduce inflammation in the body. In addition, studies have shown that curcumin can exhibit antimicrobial activity against certain bacteria, fungi, and viruses. Now, let's move on to its medical properties. One interesting fact about curcumin is that scientists have been studying to its potential role in treating various diseases. For example, curcumin may help reduce pain and swelling associated with arthritis. It also being researched for its possible anti-cancer effect because it may slow down the growth of certain cancer cells. Another exciting area of research is brain health. Some studies suggest that curcumin may help protect brain cells and support cognitive function. It may also contribute to better heart health by reducing inflammation in blood vessels. Next, let's look at the industrial uses of curcumin. Many people not realize that curcumin is actually used as a natural food coloring known as E100. It gives food such as curry, powder, sauces, and snacks. Their characteristic is yellow. Curcumin is one of the compound in our mom's favorite ingredient for cooking, which is turmeric. In pharmaceutical industry, curcumin is commonly found in dietary supplements and herbal products. It is also used in cosmetic products such as cream and facial masks because of its antioxidant properties. So, you can stay pretty because your skin is slowly aging and your dark spot is faded even you are getting older. How cool is that, right?
Oh my god!
The first reaction is reduction. When curcumin react with sodium borohydride or NaBH4, its carbonyl group are reduced, producing tetrahydrocurcumin. This reaction is important because tetrahydrocurcumin has strong antioxidant properties and is widely studied in pharmaceutical research. The second reaction is metal chelation with iron ion. Curcumin can bind with iron ion, forming a curcumin iron complex. This property makes curcumin useful as analytical chemistry and biomedical application. Third reaction is acetylation. In this reaction, curcumin react with acetic anhydride to produce diacetyl curcumin. This process modifies the hydroxyl group in curcumin and creates new derivative with different chemical properties. In conclusion, turmeric is a natural compound found in turmeric that has many beneficial properties, including antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and antimicrobial activities. It is widely used in the food, pharmaceutical, and cosmetic industry and can undergo several important chemical reactions such as reduction, metachelation, and acetylation. Overall, curcumin is a fascinating compound with significant importance in both science and everyday life. Love curcumin. Live healthy life. Thank you for your attention.